Every single day, we seem to be losing our freedoms bit by bit. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of press, and online in the name of online safety. And then right now, we have a situation where the police, the woke police of the United Kingdom, of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, are going after people for posting on social media things that could hurt someone's feelings from somewhere else. All you have to do is just get offended on behalf of someone else for something that happened way before, and then contact the police, and then they arrest them. That's all you have to do. Now, this is absolutely disgusting. An army veteran who posted or shared a post on Facebook. It wasn't his own post. It was the new pride flag. Four of them. When you put them all next to each other, it looked like a certain shape. Lawrence Fox of the Reclaim Party initially posted that on Twitter. And he actually got semi-suspended by Twitter for doing that. And then this guy, the poor veteran, decided to share that on Facebook. It was supposed to be a humorous thing. And somebody got offended on behalf of somebody else.
Which Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is.
It is ridiculous.
It is. Good. I'm
What to come to this?
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level. Because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted. You come to arrest me. You don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because of something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media post. That's
not his.
why you've been arrested.
I mean, there is a bit of a problem. I mean, there's a lack of common sense when it comes to policing right now. The regulations and all the tiny bits of the bullet points that you have to go through to make sure that, well, we have to literally enforce every single thing that we're told to. So even if a police officer is not really happy about it, they're going to have to do it. Now, I have seen firsthand that sometimes police officers don't necessarily follow all the rules, and for good reasons. You know, they would just have a quick chat with you and say, well, it's okay. It's not really a big deal. They just give a verbal warning or whatever. Of course, in this situation, even if they wanted to, they couldn't, because Lawrence Fox was filming a live stream. So it was impossible for the police officers, even if one or two of them wanted to just get it over with, they couldn't, because you had a camera in their face. But on the one hand, you kind of be like, well, you're going to have to film them sometimes because people need to see in real action. And that's kind of important too. You kind of have to film them as well. But the problem here is that the deep reform that doesn't actually happen or hasn't happened yet is the issue. The establishment, the Home Office, the Home Secretary, and the policy that comes from them and downwards through successive governments, it's not just this Tory government, it's also the previous government and the Labour government as well, have created this culture. You're encouraging the culture of shifting the blame and creating chaos and more division. And Harry Miller was a former copper actually, who was there actually, and he got arrested for simply standing up in defense of like the guy who was arrested as well, saying, I'm in a mood. I want the Chief Constable, Gold Command, and every one of those officers sacked, and stacking shelves at the army stores in Aldershot. Thursday has finally caught up with me. Now these guys, they have a good campaign team behind them. Harry Miller, Lawrence Fox, and these guys, they are going to be pursuing the case. It's a good thing. I mean, I'm guessing, obviously, it's going to end well. But does it actually solve anything? Does it actually address the real problem? The policies that create this chaos. We have to keep showing these things. We have to keep exposing them. But someone needs to actually listen. These are the sort of policies that someone like Kemi Badenoch wanted to deal with. If Kemi Badenoch had become Tory leader and Prime Minister, she did say that she wants to deal with these situations. Liz Truss has said that she wants to also sort it out. But again, I'll believe it when I see it, Liz Truss. We will see if you can actually stand up to the establishment and all these weirdos who simply are creating a culture of emotion, irrational emotions, and simply getting offended on behalf of somebody else for something that you haven't actually seen or experienced in your own real life. This is dangerous, but that's why this channel exists. This is why, thanks to your support, we're going to continue to keep exposing the hypocrisy and the idiocy of the establishment, and we're going to continue to fight against globalism as well. That's why we have our new merch, Build Back Britain, which is the anti-globalist version of the WF's Build Back Better. You could find it in the description. The link is in the description. Get your t-shirts now. It's going to come hand in hand with our upcoming nationwide tour, a grassroots campaign that we're creating. That's going to be called Build Back Britain as well. And we're going to go around the country and going to fight for the values of Great Britain.